Hey everybody, Aaron with Clem's Decals and Signs here. We found on a Facebook forum that we follow someone asking how to punch out text to create the image that you see here. So I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. The first way will require a higher level of Vinyl Master cut. It'll have to be a higher level than cut in order to have the punch out tool. And the second way I'm going to show you is if you only have Vinyl Master cut, there is a trick and a way that you can do this. So let's get started. So the first thing you need to do is lay out your text and center both of the text layers, or line them up however you want, whether you want them centered or not. That's up to you. Next thing you want to do is select the top layer, or the layer that you want punched out of the back layer, and you're going to go to your outline tool, which even Vinyl Master Cut has an outline tool. You're going to simply create an outline around there, and you're going to change that to white. Now, changing the color to white is not as important if you're doing the first method as it is if you're using Vinyl Master Cut and are using the second method that I'm going to show you. So once you do that, hit accept, and you can see if you were going to upload this to the web, basically you could export this as it is, and you would have your file all set and ready to go. But since you're going to cut it and you don't want to have to put that layer of white over top of the black, I'm going to show you the trick on how to do that. So once you got to this step, grab your top layer, which would be the red, and move it out of the way. Now select the bottom two layers. If you have the higher level of Vinyl Master, go to your toolbar, and you're going to go to this menu right here. Click on that and click Punch Out. And now all you have to do is select both layers and center them back up. Center vertically, center horizontally. And there you go, simple as that. We'll show you in wireframe mode. So now you can see it's going to cut the black, and the black is going to be cut out right here. So whatever your background color was, it will fill in right around those red letters. Now, for those of you who do not have a higher level of Vinyl Master and you're going to be using Vinyl Master Cut, basically I have the exact same thing right here. So there's two ways you can really do this, and it doesn't really matter which way. You can either take this off and do it, or you can leave it on. But that's completely up to you. I'm going to leave it on. Select everything, and you're going to go File, Export as a file, and we'll just name this Clement. Hit Save, and this is your regular export screen. The higher the DPI, the better. You don't want to get into a super huge file, but the higher the DPI, the better for doing this method. And you can just export it just like that. There's no reason to add any padding or margins or anything like that around it. Hit OK. Now all you got to do is go to Images, Import Image, find your image, open, paste your image in there. So now this is all one layer. This is not a cuttable file. So now hit the Vectorize button. Because it's such a large file, it will take a second to trace. Okay, so once it has traced the images, select the number of colors that you want. And we're going to take these colors out. There you go, that should do it. Trace. Let it do its thing. Okay, and once it's done doing that, hit accept. And now if you look at this one here in wireframe mode, you can see that it will cut the black out and leave that gap between the black and the red text. One thing you can do to make this a little bit easier on you is if you make this a smaller file. So say you grab all of this right here and you shrink it down real little like this, export it like this, and then vectorize it or trace it. It'll work a lot better. It won't take as long to go and trace that out. So that's just one little tip you can do there. So if you have anything else that you want us to show you how to do, please post it in the comments below or message us on Facebook. Check us out at clemsdecals.com and let us know if we can help. We're glad to. Thanks.